Good morning. Welcome to St. Clair County EMA. As we've talked about every week when we do our weekly briefings, that we would come to you if there was any changes or information that is relevant to get the word out. And today is one of those points. I'm joined with County Board Chairman Mark Kern and Mila Blandford, the Director of the Health Department. And today we're going to have lots of discussion about booster shots. So we'll get right to Mila and let her talk about how we got to the point we're at today.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you that know, on late Thursday, CDC adopted the provision of booster doses for certain groups of individuals, and that booster dose or third dose should not be received more than or earlier than 6 months after that second Pfizer booster dose. Those individuals who qualify are individuals who are 65 and above, those residents in long-term care settings, individuals who are 50 to 64 years of age with underlying health conditions. Those underlying health conditions can include asthma, COPD, respiratory illness, diabetes, obesity, chronic liver disease, kidney disease, and there's some others that you can go to our website and get more information about. In addition, there are 2 additional categories that individuals should receive booster doses if they feel necessary, and those are individuals who are 18 to 49 who have underlying health conditions, and those individuals who are in occupational settings that give them a greater risk for exposure to COVID-19, such as healthcare workers, first responders, individuals who work in postal service, correction facilities, food and agricultural workers, grocery store workers. And again, those lists can be found on our website. So where can you receive the booster doses? Currently, you can receive booster doses at 330 West Main, Monday through Friday from 10 to 6 and Saturday from 8 to 4. In addition, some of our other providers in the county are providing the booster dose. We suggest that you call ahead to find out what requirements they have. You will have to self-attest to the information that you fit one of those 4 criteria. Okay, Chairman?
So Mila, right now it's Pfizer booster. So if you had Moderna or Johnson & Johnson, you don't get a Pfizer booster. You wait for the brand of vaccine that you had?
Correct. It's not admissible right now to mix those 2 doses. So for right now, the booster doses are only for those who have completed their first 2 doses of Pfizer, and the booster dose has to be administered 6 months or greater from receiving that second dose.
So has Moderna, have they submitted to the FDA? I mean, is there a pending approval of Moderna and Johnson & Johnson boosters?
Right. So Moderna has submitted, and they're awaiting approval. Johnson & Johnson has published some data, but they're not under the full review as of right now. So we expect Moderna to follow in short order, and then we'll see where Johnson & Johnson goes in the near future. In addition, they're looking at potentially by Halloween, maybe approving Pfizer for those individuals who are under the age of 12, maybe 5 to 11, and then they figure the younger populations will follow after that.
Great. So in anticipation of this, Brian, today is a big day. We're announcing that on October 5th, we will start at the fairgrounds issuing these booster shots. So talk about what's happening at the fairgrounds today.
Yeah, so today we're having some of the buildings brought to the fairgrounds to set up for our mass vaccinations, similar to what we did from February through May of this year. It won't be on as large of a scale because we have many other providers that are available now to administer that, but we wanted to ensure that people that were comfortable with that process, went through that process at the fairgrounds, would have a similar option. We have that available today at 330 West Main, and we're expanding to have more capacity available there at the fairgrounds. Anticipating around 500 people a day to come through the fairgrounds. Difference from last time is the fairgrounds will be open 3 days a week. We'll be there Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Administering that Pfizer booster shot.
So Mila, I guess part of the reason for the scaled down operation, at least time-wise, is because the fairgrounds is up and running now. Correct. With all of their shows, so we'll have to work with them because they need to have that site open on the weekends. Mm-hmm. But people really can expect to see what they saw before. You'll get your vaccination in your car?
Right. It'll be the same process on a little smaller scale, but under the drive line, you'll receive vaccine. You'll be directed out to a lot to wait for either your 15 or your 30 minutes, depending on what your health history is. So overall, it is the same process. It's 3 days a week from 10 to 8, and we hope to see you after October the 5th.
Great. Sounds good. It's a big announcement. It's a big day. I think this is the first mass booster shot site that we've heard of, and so we look forward to October 5th and our logisticians here putting it together, and we sure look forward to it.
So we thank everyone for joining us here today. As we said, anytime any information like this comes out, we like to bring it to you as soon as possible. We had over 100,000 doses of the COVID vaccine administered at the fairgrounds. It was a great operation, great partners there at the fairgrounds. So we only felt it was appropriate to bring that option back and make sure that as many people are able to get this booster shot in as quick as a time frame as possible, so that we can help keep those numbers low here in St. Clair County and keep everything moving forward. We'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 for our normal weekly COVID briefing. We thank you all for joining us today.